Hi everybody, hi Miss Paula. I just wanted to welcome everybody back to my kitchen today and let you know that I'm going to do something really kind of crazy. I know that Paula's really challenged us to think outside of the recipe box and do something that we wouldn't normally do. But this is kind of something I do normally do, but with a new little twist. I am going to do what I call cooking off the cuff. A lot of times when you get into the kitchen at the end of the day and you just hate to think about what you're going to make. I haven't necessarily gone to the grocery store recently and you're just not really sure what you're going to do. Well, I actually get really invigorated by that challenge, and I love to go into the kitchen not having any idea what I'm going to make for dinner and put together something really fun, and it's so great when everybody loves it. It stinks when they don't. Doesn't happen too often. But once in a while, I have a miss. But I really do think that that's a really great, invigorating thing and a really big, challenging thing. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to, and this was my husband's idea, I'm going to challenge myself by creating a dish with everything that I have in the kitchen. And believe me, I haven't been to the grocery store for a little while. I definitely have Philly cream cheese. But I asked my husband what he wanted for me to make, and he said he would really like a hamburger. I said, okay. I'm not really thinking outside the box very far, but let's see what we can do with that. So he went to the grocery store and he got me some ground sirloin, and we are going to make a really great hamburger. So give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to see what I've got in my pantry and in my refrigerator, and we're going to pull together a really fantastic hamburger. See you in a minute. Hi, welcome back. Here's some of the things that I found. This is really exciting. I love doing things like this. So I have my ground beef, and I'm going to put a little Montreal steak seasoning in it, because I think if you treat a hamburger like a steak, it's going to love you right back. So let's put some of that in it. I found this great gigantic huge onion. I think I'm going to saute this in the pan, really lovingly with butter, and let them melt and get caramelized and luscious and wonderful. I have my Philly cream cheese. I love the regular cream cheese because it's in a soft enough state that you don't have to let it soften very long if you need it to be soft. So this stuff is a keeper, I'll tell you. Now here's the two little funky things that I found that I'm not sure what it's going to do, but I think it's going to be really good. Pickled jalapenos. So pickled jalapenos are going to join up with the Philly cream cheese and be my spread on my burger. And then I'm going to have my luscious onions. And then I'm going to put it on some grilled marble rye. Doesn't that sound yummy? So I think I've come up with a new kind of Reuben. I've always liked a Reuben, but I'm going to do it with a little bit of a Philly twist with some Kickin little jalapenos, and let's see how it turns out, okay? Okay, so here we have about a half, well, I would say about a third of that onion. It was so massive. Chopped up, I sliced it, and it is caramelizing and getting really yummy in this pan over about medium-high heat. 2 tablespoons of butter and a little bit of salt to help them sweat out that water and then get nice and yummy. So that's working, and then we have our burger right over here. Doesn't that look yummy? So it is the 80-20 variation of the ground beef. I recommend that for burgers because I personally think that it's got the fat going through it. It's going to have more flavor. If you don't eat red meat a ton, then just go for the 80-20. Don't worry about getting the lean meat when you're doing something special. You can see that I have the Montreal seasoning and some coarse salt all over. The Montreal seasoning is great because it's got some garlic and the pepper and some paprika and some really yummy, great flavors in there. So I'm going to put this baby right into a hot pan, and I'm going to season it on this side. It's a gray day in State College today, so I'm not outside on the grill. But sometimes I really do like to do a burger like this. That's olive oil down in the pan just a little bit. And then I'm gonna sear it on both sides, and then I'm gonna stick it in the oven to finish it off.
So right here we also have our cream cheese and about 1/3 a cup of the pickled jalapenos that I have chopped up nice and fine. I'm going to add those to this, add a little bit of pepper, and then I'm going to work on this guy, our marble rye. I'll toast that up, and that's going to be the lovely package for our chili Reuben. Yummy. Check back in a second.
So we have all of our elements together. Very excited. Look at these onions. Don't they just look amazing? Aren't those beautiful? They're caramelized and they're sweet and oh, so juicy. And here's our beautiful little burger. Precious little thing. I tell you, we got it out of the oven. It really only took about, oh my goodness, maybe 5 more minutes if you want it well done, 10 more minutes tops. And then I'm letting it rest so that it can incorporate all those beautiful juices back together. And we have our gorgeous marble rye toast. So I'm going to assemble this and see how it turns out. So let's get a generous amount of our jalapeno cream cheese on the bottom half of our bread. Put some on this side as well. And that's going to be nice and get creamy and melty, but have that coolness left in it too. Okay, let's get some onions here. Oh, 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 oh. My mouth is watering. Now, since my burger doesn't exactly fit like exactly how I want to, I'm going to cut it in half. And you can see that it's cooked perfectly. Stick it like that. Oh. Oh. Mmm. I think I know what Paula's having for dinner tonight. Oh, I've got to take a taste. This is amazing. Cut this right down the middle. So I'm going to show you how good it looks. Oh. Oh, that looks good. Okay, here I go. I'm going in. Mmm. Mmm. I'm not kidding you. Excuse me. I think this might be one of the best burgers I've ever had. It's like all of the ingredients just are kind of doing a dance on their own. I really love the sweetness on the onions, but that spice of the jalapenos is so delicious. But I'll tell you what really brings this together is the Philly cream cheese and that marble rye. Oh, it's so amazing. I'll tell you what, finalist or not, Paula, you have got to try this, okay? Now, ladies, get out there and cook off the cuff. Don't be intimidated by having to have a recipe in front of you. Challenge yourself. There's so much love and so much warm camaraderie and so much beautiful positive things happening with this website. Let it happen in your kitchen too and get really excited about it, okay? So go make yourself a Kickin Reuben Philly hamburger. It's great. Bye. I'm gonna eat now.